YouTube, it's Keys Odyssey, and today I'm coming to do a quick little wig review slash tutorial or demonstration in regards to how I achieve these loose big waves. But I did want to give you guys my thoughts on this new unit I received from RPGshow So if you guys enjoy this video, and let's get into the specs. So first and foremost, in regards to the specs on this unit, again, this wig is from RPGshow. You guys know I have done a bunch of reviews on the RPG Show wigs. Really nice quality. They eventually went on to do a separate line called My First Wigs, which was specifically targeted towards those individuals who it was their first time wearing wigs. I do have a video on that wig line as well. But in regards to just the straight RPG Show wigs, I absolutely love their wigs. I haven't had any wig that I think I just totally hated or had any major complaints about. But in regards to this unit right here, this is a new lace wig. Glueless lace wig, may I add, meaning no glue was used, no sewing was used. It was literally just put on my head. Using the wig comes out inside this wig. And then the specs, I do have to look at my little card here. This is style number LFS001-s. This is a 20-inch unit. I have it in a natural hair color. The hair texture is silky, and the lace color is light brown. Cap construction, this is cap 4, which is just a glueless lace cap. And then this is cap size 1, which is their smallest cap size. So those are all the specs, and all the specs again will be listed down below. But in regards to my thoughts on this unit after wearing it, this is my first day wearing this hair, so I'm not going to be, it's not like a review or anything, but just my thoughts off bat of wearing this unit is that it is absolutely gorgeous. This unit is amazing quality in regards to it being straight out the box. I did not wash this unit like I typically do on my other units. I did not wash it. The only thing I did before I put it on was just tweeze the part a little bit because I found the part to be a little bit thin. But other than that, I did not wash the unit, and straight out the box the unit was definitely ready to wear. It was extremely soft, extremely silky, yet it wasn't like too shiny or like that plastic type of silky. It was a very realistic texture. You guys will see in the later part of the video when I actually do the little demo or tutorial on how I got these waves, on how the unit looks straight out the box. But yeah, the hair was very nice straight out the box. The texture was really nice, and like I said, I did not wash the unit previous to me or before me putting the unit on like I typically do, and it still looks amazing. What I noticed was that with RPG Show, their older units, because this is a newer style, so they heard everyone's complaint in regards to their units being really thin, which I may say that was one of my biggest complaints, I would think, or state in my videos that I always had from viewers, or even my personal thought was that their units was a little bit on the thin side. To me, it was more so natural density, so I didn't really have too big of a problem with it. But I know a lot of people, if they're paying a certain amount of money, you expect a certain amount of hair for the amount you're paying. So a lot of people complained about the density of their units. So these units now that they are carrying are actually 200% density, and they look extremely well. I can, after personally getting the wig, you guys can see the density is, to me, is perfect on top. It's not too heavy, it's not too bulky, yet the ends are extremely full. The hair is extremely full. It doesn't seem like there's any gaps or anything in the hair. When you lift the hair up, you can still see that it's still pretty full, which is really different from their old units. Their old units were actually really on the thin side, but like I said, to me they were more so of a natural density, so I didn't really have too big of an issue with it. But I know a lot of people have problems with it, so I could definitely say that them increasing their density on their units is definitely a plus. I know a lot of people are going to definitely enjoy that, and yeah, the density is amazing. It's not too much. Yeah, well, the one I have, I feel like it's perfect. Okay, it's everything. It was very easy for me to curl this hair. The hair does hold a curl, as you can see. I will do another video where I'll show you guys how it looks actually just bone straight sleek, and give you guys an update after actually wearing a unit. Because like I said, I just barely put it on today, so I can't give you guys my thoughts on the unit. I will say though, when I was wearing a unit and styling, I did not get any shedding nor tangling, so that's just off the bat what I noticed on the day one. But like I said, I haven't worn this hair for too long, so I can't give you guys my honest these are my honest thoughts, but I can't give you guys a full thorough review because I need to wear a little bit longer or a couple more times for me to give my insight. But just off the bat, just know that I absolutely love this unit. And yeah, the only thing I would say, just the parting was really thin, so I did go ahead and go in there and tweeze the part up a bit. So that's pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please continue to subscribe, comment, rate. If you guys have any questions, definitely leave them down below. And I hope you guys yeah, enjoy this video, and definitely check out RPGshow. Like I said, this is going to be, or these units are actually on their actual RPGshow website. But if you're a beginner, I definitely recommend going to My First Wigs and trying out those units, because they just come with everything, so it's amazing. And I'll leave a link down below to My First Wigs review that I did. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So talk to you guys later, and sayonara. Bye guys. Okay guys, so this is a box that you receive the wig in. Inside comes the wig, a brush, a wig cap, as well as this little magazine. And this magazine basically just gives you tips on how to apply your units and care for them. You also get your little invoice, which tells you all about your unit. So I put my hair in a flat ponytail. I do leave out my edges. I do use a drawstring on the ponytail, and all I do is just apply the wig onto my head. I did tweeze the part before I applied the unit, just to widen it a bit. And all I'm doing is going to just adjust it a little bit behind my hairline. And you guys can see that lace wig cap that I did wear underneath it. I did go ahead and take that cap off after I applied the unit. So what I'm going to do is just brush the hair. As you can see, it's really full. This is a unit straight out the box. I did not wash it or anything. It was super full, very soft, and it's super long. It's only 20 inches, but it falls really long on me. And I'm only 5'4.5" for anyone wondering. The hair was super flowy. You can see how full it is in a ponytail. Just really nice. So yeah, this is a unit obviously just popped on with that wig cap still on there. I do take my wig caps off just because it looks a little bit more natural in regards to having your natural part. But what I'm going to do right now is add some layers in the front of the hair, just because it was all one length, just to help frame my face a bit. So I'm just using these shears, and I'm also going to be using a eyebrow razor. Really non-traditional, but it gets the job done. So I'm just adding some little layers in the front of my hair, or in the front of the wig, may I say. So once I got my hair to my liking, I'm going to go ahead and take my curling wand. This curling wand is by Irresistible Me. It was an 8-piece curling wand, and this is more so like the pearl curl head. And I'm just basically just going to wand my whole head. Really self-explanatory, which is why this whole process is sped up. I'm just taking section by section and literally just wanding the pieces of hair around the wand. Now I'm going to go ahead and use that same curling wand to help flatten out the top a bit, to make it lay a lot flatter and not as bulky on top. Downtown music on the beat. So basically what I was doing was just training the part, and then I'm just going to take the wand and continue on wanding my hair. So this is how it looked with one side wanded and finger combed out, and now I'm just going to go ahead and do the other side. So I was just going in any random direction, nothing really spectacular going on here, just curling my hair. I really like this wand. Like I said, I got it from Irresistible Me. It was like an 8-piece set, and like it came with a bunch of different wand heads, so you could do like so many different styles. So this is my hair completely wanded. I'm just going to finger comb it out to make it a little bit more looser and a little bit bigger. Next, I'm going to take my edge control and just slick down my edges a bit, just to help lay it down. Then I'm going to take some eyeshadow to help thicken up my edges so it can match the density of the wig. So something you can do to help let your wig lay down a lot more flatter, if you want to, you can add eyelash glue on that little line of demarcation to help it lay flat. Or you can just do what I did, which is add a little bit of eyeshadow. So, or not eyeshadow, I actually would use concealer. But yeah, this is the end look. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and yeah, definitely check out RPGshow wig for their new updated 200% density units. Bye guys. Downtown music on the